We're here right now with Terry Chatton, and he is a Downers Grove resident. How long have you lived in Downers Grove, Terry?
Since 2004.
And you're a huge sports fan?
Yeah, this is Taser. She's a 10-year-old Karen Terrier.
Yeah. Hi, Taser. Huge sports fan, and Bears, Blackhawks, Cubs.
Yeah, Chicago sports.
Yeah, the Bears kicked butt this year, so let's go.
Yeah.
When you were thinking about it might be time to do my roof, do you remember how you found us? Did you Google, or how did you find us to call us up?
I did Google. I read the reports on you guys, and you guys all had like 5 stars. Everybody had great comments about you, and most important, you guys were from Downers Grove, and I like to do things local.
I love
it. If anything goes wrong with my roof, I know where you guys live.
You got it.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm 6 minutes from our office is on Wisconsin.
On Wisconsin,
right by the
off
brewery.
of Belmont.
There's a brewery right there.
Yeah, okay.
We try not to make it to the brewery too often. But when we did come out and do the initial kind of inspection, what was the process like for you?
You took quite a bit of photos of my house on the roof, and you just showed me what was going to be done and what you were going to do, and we picked out a color, and we went from there.
And did you ever feel pressured, Terry?
Oh, no, not pressured at all. No, not at all. You've got you yourself have a great personality, and that helps, and there's no pressure there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We don't do the whole hardcore, trying to sell it. We just want people, if they pick us, we want them to be happy with that.
Absolutely.
Did you made a decision a couple days later, right, to go with us?
I kind of think we did it that day. I was comfortable with you guys and how you presented yourself, and I just felt very confident in you guys. I didn't want to look anywhere else. I was fine.
I like it.
Yeah. I have to tell you, there's a guy across the street. He had his roof done, and I always thought his roof really looked nice. But you don't see your roof up close, So when I walk the dog, and then when I look at my house across the street, I've got a real nice roof. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm happy.
I love it. And then I remember now, it's funny, all of it's coming back to me now. So color selection, we gave you a couple different options that look good. Do you remember that process, Terry, of how we picked the color for the roof?
Well, you just helped me out with the type of siding I have, the white with the black shutters, and you told me that what would match really good, and I think that's important to me.
And then you obviously got to talk a lot with Gina, and as we were getting set up.
Yeah, Gina was with me all the time. Any questions, even the finance went through really good. If I had any questions, Gina would help me out in every aspect. And then they came, when they started it, they were here early in the morning, and I had stuff all over the house after they were done, but I'd say within an hour and a half, there was nothing left on the ground. It was sparkling clean.
And then obviously with dogs and kids, and you got grandkids, the last thing we want is them playing in the backyard, and then they step on a nail.
For sure.
So you would say that, Terry, that when the crew did come, maybe you can describe the process.
When I came, they were all working. All the guys were great. They were all friendly, and they all worked together really good.
And they got it done in one day, right?
They got it done
Isn't
in
it
one
crazy?
day. Yeah.
So back to the financing, I don't know if you know this, but 3 out of 4 clients actually finance.
Okay.
So it's actually a really big thing. And so I know you did, in your situation, you wanted to do half of it with cash and then half of it financed, right?
That's correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then with Gina helping you through the process, was the financing challenging to do, or did it work itself out?
No, not at all. I mean, I was approved right away and got the ball rolling.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, it was easy, and I think it's important. Not everybody's got.
No.
Most
people don't have 20 grand, like 15 or 30 grand laying around. Exactly. So we did your roof in August, was it roughly?
Yeah, I would say, or early September.
Yeah. Would you say that you would, if someone asked for a roofer, would you recommend us to other people?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And your price was better.
So sounds like you got that other estimate. Were we significantly less, or were we like $1,000 less?
You were $1,000 less.
Perfect.
Exactly, $1,000 less.
Oh, that's funny.
$1,000 in my pocket.
You probably gathered we're local, so we're not in the price gouging business. And not that other roofer was price gouging, just so you know. But for us, we want to make sure that we're reasonable and we're doing. So the cool part is Andre and I are the owners, so we don't necessarily have to pay a bunch of commissions and things like that. Keep our margin, as long as we're making an okay living, right, and we can support our families.
Sure.
then we're happy. But we're also not the cheapest on the market either. There could be other folks that come in a little less.
I don't think I'd want the cheapest.
Yeah.
This is my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, roofing is a 25, 30-year investment. You want it to last 25 to 30 years.
How old was the roof before
It
you
was
started?
like 26, 27 years old.
So it was right around that
Right
time.
around there.
Okay, I need a new roof. You know, what were the first things going through your mind?
The roof that I had was fading. It was fading, and there was a lot of, what would you call it, the rough stuff?
The granulars.
Yeah, right. In the gutter was quite a bit. And I have 2 daughters, and I didn't want them to have a problem with the roof, so I took care of it.
And what was your favorite thing about working with Matt and HomeHero?
Oh, just, personality. His crew was great, and the cleanup was outstanding. And the house looks beautiful.
And I think Taser appreciates the cleanup too, going in the background. She's part of the interview. Well, thanks again.
Yeah,
This is
sure,
great.
no problem.
Appreciate it, guys.
Glad to do